Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Our coverage of the Genesis Invitational continues. It's the second round coming your way. Hi again, everyone. Andrew Catalon here. Glad to have you back with us. As our coverage begins, you can see our featured player is in third place. Let's see if he can get to the top by the end of today's round. Let's get down to the first hole. Ooh, boy, not pretty. Okay, Henny, you're right there. What do you see?
Oh, no, this is nasty. Just no.
That rough was not easy. Well played. Love it. Aggressive and almost rewarded. Time now for the third. This putt is from 16 feet away. This one on a good line. Not enough behind that one.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
We've got a major champion atop the leaderboard. It's Xander Schauffele. That is a big-time drive. And Rich, this is a similar spot to yesterday.
Yes, and let's hope it's not a similar result as yesterday.
Five iron on the way. This is on a fantastic line. Not super tight, but a makeable putt. On the green, but some work to do. This putt starts on a good line. This putt still tracking nicely. And it drops in. And with that, he moves to 9 under par. The tee shot at 3.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
Okay, that'll play. Okay, Henny, what do you see down there?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
What an aggressive play. This has a chance.
Well, that approach shot seemed to catch Max Homer's attention. Nothing to roast there. Fantastic shot.
That one goes in, and it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
Let's update the leaderboard for you, and we've got 2 names at the top. Our featured player alongside Xander Schauffele. Pulling hybrid out of the bag. And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Oh, that was so close. 7 feet to the cup.
Solid little par putt here.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
Let's go to hole number 5. It's a par 4.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
I think this could be a slight miscalculation.
That should set up another chance. Trying to get to 11 under with this putt. And he's down there. You got to read.
A tricky little slider here, downhill, moving to the left.
Or was that a rush of blood? Just 3 feet to the cup. He finds himself with a share of the lead. We've arrived now on the 6th, which is a par 3. Opting for the 6 iron. Well, this one's right at the pin. That's a great shot into birdie range here at the 6th.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
And he's now the solo leader in this event.
Out to the 7th hole.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it, but again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. Here's a putt to get to 12 under par.
Putt is underway.
That one goes in, the 4th birdie of the round.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Here's a quick look at the leaderboard, and he has a 1-shot lead. And now teeing off on this par 4. Ooh, absolutely unleashed it. And Rich, we've seen this before. The player was in a similar area yesterday.
Had a good result here yesterday. Hopefully conjure up some more of those good thoughts.
All right, he's going with a little extra club, gone against the caddy here. Let's see if it was the right shout.
Just a phenomenal approach here at the 8th, and now we're going to see a birdie putt.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
As we head to the next hole, our featured player has a 2-shot cushion. Time for the tee shot on this par 4 hole.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that's a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
This shot is about 170 yards. And currently on top by 2. There was a game plan there, and that approach was executed nicely. This could be a big momentum putt. It's for birdie. The putt goes in, and the lead continues to grow. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. We begin the second 9 with a par 4.
I wonder if he's going to try and attack this hole. He could definitely extend the lead if he plays it right.
That was such a pure swing. The rare eagle putt on a par 4. Wow, that is special stuff.
Just a missile of a tee shot right onto the green.
John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
Wow, this is a long one, guys. I got I don't know, 41, 42 feet from here.
Starting out to the right. Watch this one.
How did that not go in? He's got this putt for birdie. The putt goes in, and that cushion is getting wider. Getting set for the next hole, a quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 4-shot advantage for our leader.
Great shot. This is his second shot. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Always like the aggressive play, going forward in 2 and get rewarded for it.
This is from miles away. Ooh, this is on a good line.
Looking good.
Yes, the putt drops. Beautiful.
Now this is how you putt. Take another look at this.
Currently sitting at an impressive 17 under for this event. Well, there's some real momentum with this player, coming off an eagle at the last.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevents you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Lining this putt up from a fair distance. Has started this one out on a pretty good line. Gee, it's got some good speed about it. That's one of those putts that you're proud of, even if it doesn't drop. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. After that, now 17 under for the tournament. Welcome to the par 4 13th hole.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. If you find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Well, this looks a rather familiar position. I feel this approach is from the same spot as yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Oh, come on, sit. Yeah, that one will play. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Looks like it's going left to right on this putt.
And down it goes. He's leading by 5 shots as we head to the next hole. This 14th hole is a par 3.
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
Oh, that was flushed. Going with the 7. That was wonderfully done. This putt right on 12 feet to the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
How good was that putt? And after that, now sitting at 18 under par for the event.
This hole is a par 4.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dogleg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
Not a bad result right there. Okay, a 15-footer remains.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
This one's looking good.
And the birdie putt drops.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
As we check out how things stand, our leader has a 6-shot cushion. Now to 16, it's a par 3. Wow, what a swing right there. That's another green in regulation.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens in regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
As we move on to the next hole, our featured player has a 6-shot lead. Teeing off here on the 17th hole.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
This is a bold choice. Driver off the deck. That's going to work nicely for him. Here is the eagle putt. Henny, how tough will this putt be?
Right, so a super tough read, but I've got it moving right, and then it's going to go left.
Well done from back there. 7 feet remains. So close to a birdie. Wow, putting for eagle, but finishing with par. Before we move on to the next hole, we show you that our leader is up by 6. We finish on 18 with a par 4.
Tee shot up the hill, fairway tilts significantly from left to right. Missing it out to the right is a massive no-no. You'll be blocked out by a bunch of eucalyptus trees that you cannot hit it through. Second shot is to a green that actually tilts away from the players, not towards them, even though the second shot is uphill. Green is historically one of the firmest on the golf course, and getting it close is nearly impossible. It is a heck of a finishing hole.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Oh, what a shot here at 18 and a chance to finish with birdie. 9 feet remain. A birdie on 18 to close out the round. Halfway through, and they are in first place entering the weekend.
Well, you always want to see your name on top of the leaderboard, don't you? Still a lot of golf left to play. Chasing pack not far behind.
So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time.